man, I am. And those who don't know, they're going to know today. I'm reaching for you right now, my girl.
I'll do all that I can.
Are you doing all you can to be there for me? Are you really doing all you can to be here for me? Hello?
Yeah, I am here for you.
Okay.
Hey, I have been preparing myself for this show all day.
Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen.
I even put up a mysterious post that have everybody scratching their head like, what is she talking about? And who is this mystery? Who is this mystery DJ? And who is this? All of that, you know. So trust me, we're ready for bubble in the pot.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you none other than the Twiggerific one herself. Twiggy, ladies and gentlemen. Twiggy.
Yo, what's up?
Hey, listen. I want to tell you, it was cool here in the studio, and then the closer it got to this time when I'd be talking to you, is the warmer it got. It's like the pot just bubbling up that much more. Jeez, you turn it up. You
see, once the secret ingredient go into it.
Yes.
The secret ingredient have a hint of pepper too, you know.
Yes.
So it's spicy. So you see, once the spice all hit the room, everything and everybody starts sweating.
Yes. Twiggy.
I love it when you introduce the song and you say, hold my body, hold my body, hold my body.
Oh my goodness. See it there. I don't know how many people in the Reggae Global family know you. And if they don't know you, I don't know which part of the world they were in that didn't get exposed to you, because you've been all over.
Yes, I have. I have been. And I have been with certain productions and certain crews and stuff that, yeah, if they don't know me, we're going to have to check them out, you know. We're going to have to check them out.
But, a part of this that we're doing here tonight is to get some people to know who Twiggy is.
Mm-hmm.
And you've been in the business for a cool minute.
Yeah, I don't want you to calculate, okay? But it's like 31 years, so don't try to calculate my age.
I'm not calculating anything.
All right.
The only thing I'll be calculating is the angle and trajectory to reach Ed Robinson Cowfoot that him denying me.
All right, you see now, you're stressing me out. Because
no, man, pick you up on the way, man.
You know I'm a foodie.
Yeah, may I pick you up on the way. I'm picking you up on the way because Ed come into the chat room and say, boy, I'm dealing with some cold foot here.
It is not nice for doing that. Tell him I say he's not nice. I am removing him from my friends list.
No, man, you have to keep him because we need to know where he is so that we can get the cold foot. You need to keep him until we at least get the cold foot.
All right.
Cool. So at least then. So 31 years in the business.
Mm-hmm.
How it start?
Okay. As I always tell everybody, I never went after the music. The music dragged me in. Because my sister, who knew Chinga Stewart at the time, she was his next door neighbor and very good friends, and she kept on telling him that her little sister can sing. Yeah, right. Mind you, I always loved singing and stuff and blah, 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 but I never had any intention of going into the music industry, the music business. So she told him, and he said to her, okay, all right. I think him just want to probably get rid of her because he maybe thinks it's just that foolishness. I said, all right, we're going to give her an audition. And him said, all right, take her to Penthouse. Such and such. It was a Sunday, I think, yeah? And he was doing a new song. It was like a reggae R&B. Everybody should look up that song because that's Tinga singing in a different way from how you would usually hear Chinga Stewart. It's called Love Again. And he said, okay, I'm going to let her do the background vocals on my song. and that is her audition. Remember, I don't know if I can do background vocals. He does. I've never been in the studio before. Nothing, I've never done anything professional.
Right.
But that's the audition he gave me. Anyway, my sister that came with me, the same one that introduced me to him, she also used to sing background vocals with me on veranda and stuff and all of that. So she came into the booth with me, and we were singing together. But she was a little slower than me, so they kept on stopping us and starting us, and she got really annoyed with them. And because she's very bougie, and she had her big, white collar job and blah blah blah.
Right.
This is her to them. Listen, I don't need this. No one should tell me when to stop and start. So you know what? I'm getting out of this room. And she stormed out of there and left me hanging in there. Or like a baby sister. Like, uh-oh. So anyway, when she came out, they said, okay, continue. And I ended up doing that thing so fast, doing all the tracks by myself or whatever. And that impressed Singer Stewart so much that he ran with it. Took it to like the greats, like the crooners, like Boris Gardner, Roddy Thomas, Derek Harriott, all these people and stuff.
Nice.
And then they pulled me into their camp and started working with me. And then he also took it a step further and take it round to Sugar Minott and Tristan Palmer and it's not Big Youth and Charlie Chaplin and these people. So by the time you look around, I was here working with all these people and, doing all this stuff. And then one thing led to another. After that, I was recruited into the group called 5446, which consisted of Toots's daughters, Toots and the Maytals, his daughters. And from there, I ended up starting touring with Toots as a Maytal with 5446 while we did our extra thing as 5446 touring and doing Top of the Pops in London and these places. And then after that, it's like the Japanese came and they took me under their wings, and I had to be flying back and forth Japan like it was my second home, doing work with a company called Takian Records and Sony Records. And then that was where Penthouse, Donovan Jermaine, recruited me right there in Japan. He saw me and he said, I have to have a meeting with you. And then he recruited me to Penthouse, and then it all just went to another level. And I will just stop it right there for now, because after that, Penthouse and Shocking Vibes and, record for Bobby Digital, Exterminator, the whole of them. So that's how it all started. Yeah.
Jeez. That right there. Boy, if some people had a fingernail tip worth of experience that you just listed out in what, 90 seconds, then...
And trust me, it's just a quick summary, because there is so much in between that has not been said, but I just had to give the
quick overview.
Right.
Listen, it's so like a uptown yard girl.
But yo, Ed. Ed, something.
Me, Ed, are Twiggy. Who's all like a uptown yard girl? Take him on, Twiggy. Take him on. Take him on.
Ed.
Oh, your sister. Your sister sound like an uptown yard girl.
Oh, yeah, very, 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 very. All of my sisters. I am the roots one in my family. I'm the roots one where you come and talk the patois and thing, and I'll text them patois. It's when I text my sisters patois, you know what they tell me?
What
Please
are you
don't
saying?
Text us. Yeah, they say we don't understand what you're saying. Like, whatever.
Oh, my goodness. I love it.
Yeah.
So, Twiggy, what was one of the most, what can I say? The most, let's use beautiful feelings you've ever had walking out onto a stage? Where was that?
Oh my gosh. You put me on the spot now, because there have been so many instances. And to just pick one, oh man,
Well,
Let
I
me
did say
see.
one off the most
I
beautiful
know, but it's
feelings.
hard for me to even pick out the one of the off.
Ed say you are his singer for years. It's true. Ed always refer to you. Ed pull up a Twiggy tune when he's doing his broadcast or one of the many fill-ins that he does on Reggae Global Radio because Ed is a real boss. You know,
I know.
him always refer to you as his singer for years.
I know. Ed has always showed me so much love from time to time. Sometimes he'll just hit me on Facebook and say, yes, but singer, big up yourself. Yeah, yeah.
It's,
Fire two shot and then him gone, you know?
Yeah, he has that whole heap of love to give. It's just that he loves this bad boy persona, and
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, but underneath it all, just one big teddy
He's a
bear.
softie.
Yeah,
He's a
man.
sweetheart.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't call him a
You know?
sweetheart. Still, no, not mine.
No,
You
not you, not
can.
you. He's he's my sweetheart.
You might want to be careful because he has had a
Yeah.
few claims right here in the Reggae Global house. So
Oh boy. Oh boy.
you have to you
Okay.
have to careful.
Yeah,
But they
yeah,
might
yeah.
give you a
'Cause
blind though. They might give you a
me no
blind.
want to get sued, you know. Me no want to get sued.
Yeah, the reggae global family members they had claimed it as their own, and yeah. Big up Lorraine, big up
But hey,
Patricia.
but me a
Enough love.
original. Me a original.
See it there.
So no girl can test.
Ladies, I hope you understand.
Don't talk.
I hope y'all get it to the head. See how it go. All right.
Yeah,
Um.
but what are the nicest feelings that I've had?
Yeah.
All right, let me see. I'm going to say, Lord,
Joanna saying
Japan.
Joanna saying
Japan
that
is
she loves
awful.
you as you
Oh,
thinking.
I love you too, Joanna.
That's Joanna Marie.
Can she
Just
hear me?
so that you. Yeah, man. Joanna Marie.
I know it's Joanna. I
Yeah,
know
yeah.
it's Joanna
Well,
Marie.
just in case is another Joanna in the chat room. I just making.
Oh,
You know.
oh, okay. I didn't even think that way. I just thought Joanna Marie.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Love you too, Mama. Yeah,
So
but
Japan.
Japan was is one of my nice feelings, so one of my biggest highs, and just to watch the audience out there, like 100,000 people and stuff, and they don't
Wow.
speak your language. They don't speak your language, but they are singing your song with you, and they're showing you so much love.
Yeah.
But another one is Africa.
Mm.
Jeez, Africa was weird. No, it's like okay, everywhere else you go and you have the big audience and you have everything, but Africa was a whole new vibe for me because as soon as I stepped off the plane in Africa, I was assigned a bodyguard was out there waiting for me,
Mm.
and the
Jeez.
bodyguard come up and him said to me, in him suit and everything, and him said to me, say, I am appointed by the government to be your bodyguard.
By the government.
The government.
Jeez.
hear me to him. I think you have the wrong person. That's what I said to him. Like seriously, he
I
said
love it.
no. He says no. I don't have the wrong person. My team and I are assigned to you. If we want to
Wow.
bodyguard anyone else, we can watch over them, but we are here for you. So my whole thing was like a Whitney Houston thing at the time.
Wow.
You know, it's like I feel like more saying and yeah, but it's like so I mean all of that leading up to it and stuff is like I was like this massive superstar and stuff, so when I was heading out on that African stage, the first show, it's like crazy the people. I mean, there were girls, I was told that there were girls that were doing their hair like Twiggy. All the girls wanted to look like Twiggy, wanted to be Twiggy, blah blah blah, whatever. And it's like when I went out there, it's like it was crazy. And do you know that up to this day, those people have not forgotten that first time I headed out on the African stage. Those people
Nice.
still talk about it. Those people still pray that I will come back and do it again. I mean, it's crazy. So everywhere else had their euphoric moments, but
Yeah.
I have to say Africa, because that's the motherland and thing and whatever.
Right,
And
right, right.
it was like, wow.
No, sir. That right there is an experience plus tax. Big up, Mark. Welcome to
Oh
the
boy.
chat. Welcome to the show, bro. I know you stick around all day, but you're just joining me, so welcome. Mark hailing out of Negril. Yeah, much love, brethren. Yo, but that right there, that's an experience. And and
Yeah,
and
it
and
was.
when you say you're getting treated like you have a bodyguard assigned to you as soon as you're stepping off of the plane, people. All right, so seeing an artist as I grew up in Jamaica, seeing a reggae artist on the road, you know, would look and give a one heel and you know, but to know that that same artist goes to a foreign country and gets treated like royalty, you know,
Mm-hmm.
that's a big deal. That really
It,
is
it
a big deal.
it is. I will never forget that because, as I say, everywhere else you have like someone assigned to make sure everybody is okay and stuff, all over the world. But
Yeah.
in Africa, as I said, that that he was someone that only watched over heads of governments and kings and queens and stuff. He said to me, the only two artists that I've ever been assigned to, apart from you, is Shaggy and Maxi Priest.
Wow.
So I'm like, wow. And I mean, to have this, I mean, when we went to the hotel that night, right? Apart from being at the airport and the whole TV crew, and I'm on the front page of the newspaper and the whole works and everything. When we went to the hotel, when everybody get to open their hotel door and go inside and just go put on their bags and whatever, they said, stand back. I'm like, what? That made me all nervous, It's like them stand me off and I couldn't go in the room until they go in and they use some metal thing to go all over the TV, under the bed.
They scan the room.
Yeah. They're like,
Wow.
I'm like, so why are you doing this? They said, we want to make sure nothing is in this room to harm you. I'm like, what the heck? they kind of freaked me out for a minute, like, okay.
See?
And I mean, this bodyguard was so, I mean, apart from the other ones around us, this one was so dedicated that if we're going into the assigned vehicles to go to our different destinations and whatever, if he does not get a seat inside of my vehicle with me, he runs alongside the vehicle.
Come again?
I really come again. This is like a movie. He runs alongside the vehicle with his big guns on his back and on his shoulder and whatever. He is not going into another vehicle. So that's how serious it was.
Yo. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, crazy. So that's why
That's
I say I felt like Whitney Houston, and the whole works.
You see, that's just because you are the Twiggerific one. There's no other explanation. You is the Twiggerific one.
Lord of mercy.
Better understand. yeah, Melly, that's crazy, isn't it? But you see that right there, that is love and respect. That's what
Yes.
that is.
Yeah.
Looking at this month, February, where it has been designated as reggae month. You as a reggae artist, what does that mean for you?
For me, first of all, reggae for me is every day, every week, every month, all year. Reggae month though, it's like just the spotlight on reggae for that little month means a lot to me because reggae for me is life. It's like I can sing any other genres and stuff, but I grew up reggae I grew up in the hub of reggae. I walk reggae. I talk reggae.
Yeah.
All I do, I actually sleep and breathe reggae. Sometimes it's like no one knows what I go through. They see me and they take me really normal. But like whenever I have to do anything where like my work is concerned, like if I have to do an event or if I have to go do a recording, if I have to write a song and stuff, I do not sleep. I actually go through, I actually have anxiety attack because in my sleep, I will be writing my song and singing the whole thing, arranging it and everything in my head. So I don't stop to do anything else except reggae. So
Nice.
it's like reggae, as I said before on an interview that I did with, TC this week, I said, I know the grammar is incorrect, but it just make it more profound. I said, reggae is me.
Mm-hmm.
Not I am reggae, no.
Mm-hmm.
Reggae is me.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
big up to Reggae Month and big up to all the people that paved the way for me, from way before I even thought I would even be in this industry. And big up to all my associates and everybody that is still toiling hard and I fight the good fight, and we just have to keep the banner flying and keep the fire burning.
Ed,
What did I say? Wait, I'm going to put a burn.
no, Ed say, I'm going to read reggae too. And, and indeed she come into my hotel room. I'm going to read reggae.
When we think, when we say keep the fire burning, we think you realize, right, it will go put a burn.
We Mimi from Japan. Welcome. Glad you could join us. See, one of our family members, I told you that, Twiggy, we have family members in the Reggae Global family from all over the globe. And Netherlands jumped in earlier. Mimi from Japan just jumped in. I don't see Sarah from Spain or Ital from Africa jumping in yet, but I know they're listening. So,
but I just want to say big up to
Italy is here.
All the people globally that have tuned in and stuff, whether you know of me or not. Big up on yourselves, Ian.
Well, if they didn't know about you before, they know about you now. And when I blaze through some of this music that I have for you here, boy, I will honestly say I don't even have all of your music.
No, because I'm sure the 90s music, you don't have those with you, right?
I have some.
No, you have you have I want your love, need you now, I can't hide.
Yo! Best believe I have that. Hey, Sarah. Mason the Emperor, bless up, bro. Mason the Emperor healing us up from Japan. Sarah from Spain. Yeah, Twiggy, you have to jump in and talk to these people. At the top of the hour, we take a hard break on the radio side of Reggae Global Radio. On the TV side, the broadcast continues. But you have to jump in and interact with these people because I being the middleman with messages was never my strong point. People tell me all the time, yo, who's that beside you? Oh, you man, heal them up for me. And listen, talk to them on your own time. Call them if you want. You want my phone? Here you go. But so you have to jump into the Reggae Global Family House chat. Just when you go to reggaeglobalradio.com, just go to the chat and just interact. Because it's a big part of what we do here on Reggae Global Radio. We're interactive that way, and we love our listeners, and our listeners love us. But it's not just us, the DJs. It's you guys. Because without you guys, we don't have a job. So,
Most definitely.
Twiggy, I am dead without you.
And without the fans, as you say, the interactors and stuff,
Yeah,
hey,
yeah.
we apart from Father God, without them, we can't function,
There you go. So, um, I'm going to give you a chance to jump in, but for the people that want to connect with you on social media and such, how do they get in touch with you? How do they find your music?
Okay, my music is on all online platforms. Um, for people who wants to get more acquainted with my 90s music, um, apart from looking up music from Bobby Digital or Exterminator Penthouse, there's an album entitled Twiggy. I think that album is now digital on iTunes. It has most of my 90s hits from the Penthouse label.
Like reaching out to
And
you
so,
and Incapable and
no. Reaching Out to You was from an album that I produced myself. It was self-produced. That's called The Sun Shines Through. You don't even know that side of me yet.
Bossy so.
Yes, but big and bossy because me is a producer too.
I
But
did
a lot of people
what?
don't know because I do not wear a placard on my back, and I just put on it executive producer, and I did not even put my artist name. I put my fabulous,
Government
like
name.
government name and all of them something there. Yeah.
Jeez.
So yeah, but like you'll find songs on Twiggy like "Do Me Baby" like you never done before, and baby, it's too late. Someone else is in your place, and songs like those, and
Yes.
as I said, I want your love, and where did the love go? Oh, baby, and all of them songs. So you'll find those, and for my newer songs, they're all on every major online platforms, and if you want to find me like on Facebook, it is Twiggy Music, and that's TWIGGI, not Y. TWIGGI. If you want
not
to,
Y.
yes. If you want to find out anything about me, like on my website, let me give you an easy way. Just look up Twiggy Music in Google, and it will send you to my official website, and my official website will give you my whole catalog and the whole works. You can pick, choose, and refuse songs where you want, As this person from London said to me, he says, "You don't have a catalog," and I'm saying, "Lion log you up."
I love that sell off.
Yeah, so trying to just wrap up everything in the little time that we have.
Yeah.
Move quickly, but everything else is Twiggy Music except for Twitter. That's Twiggy Bird. Tweet.
Yes, Lord. So I have some other tracks. I have some tracks for you. I am going to bounce through some of them. On the radio side of Reggae Global, they have just gone over into a commercial break. On the TV side, the people are still hanging out with us and looking at your beautiful face. The picture, I intentionally used one of your pictures where you're not wearing glasses, not wearing shades.
I know, because you always have a little thing. So every time I see you, always in tears. You know what? I always try to hide my eyes because sometimes they get me in trouble.
Yes. And oh boy, yes, those eyes.
Yeah, so I keep them covered all the time.
Yeah. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm gonna bounce some of your tunes, jump into the chat room on Reggae Global, interact with the family, and we'll of course get to chat again.
Of course, we got to. We have to have a part 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 because half an hour can't only.
No, sir, not at all. So, I don't even know which one of your tunes I'm going to bounce off with. I'm just going to start with one. I'm just going to randomly pick one, and I'm just going to start with that.
All right.
In fact, I'll go the one that I started with earlier. Power of Love. Your rendition of Power of Love. So,
Definitely.
Twiggerific one. You know
Yes,
what?
delicious one.
You know what? Hold on. When they come back from the break, I'll let them let you say farewell to them. Let me pull up this tune, try it one more time from the top, let the commercials run off, and then you can tell everybody later. Hold on.
All right.
The whispers in the morning of lovers sleeping tight, all are rolling by like thunder now, as I look in your eyes. I hold on to your body and feel each move you make. Your voice is a warm and tender, a love that I could not forsake, 'cause I am your lady. I am your lady, and you are my man. Whenever you reach for me, I'll do all that I can.
boy, the power of love. The power of love is what is keeping y'all here, you know. Make these commercials run and ray. If it's not the power of love, I don't know what it is. I want to thank you, each and everyone, for hanging around. In the background, the sound of the Twiggy-rific one, as I call her, Twiggy, her rendition of the power of love. Listen, this woman has such a powerful voice, boy. And if you ever see her, this woman lives up to her name only in physical appearances on the outside. On the inside, you'll never find a warmer, bigger heart. She is the one that have the real power of love. So here's what I'm gonna do. I managed to keep Twiggy on because the commercials came on before she could tell y'all that she's leaving, right? And so I managed to keep her on just for a little bit. Yeah, the harmony is wicked, don't it, Ed? Yeah, man. And when Twiggy does harmonies on our supporting vocals on somebody's track, you know it well done. Right, Twiggy?
Oh, boy, I tell you no. My head so swell over here, I can't balance anymore. It's like me walk on a stagger, you know.
No, man. You got this. You got this. For those that didn't, because some people didn't hear where they can go and find your music and where they can connect with you. So I'm going to ask for you to repeat that. But
okay.
Yes, you as a supporting vocalist, you as a lead vocalist, just amazing how you do what you do.
Thank you so much. You know, once they look up, as I say, the artist Twiggi. I'm on Spotify. I'm on Pandora. You know, I think yeah. And I'm on iTunes. Amazon, the whole works, with all my songs and stuff. And as I say, if they want to do it the shortcut way, they can go into my official website, which is, you know, as I say, Google Twiggy Music, and it will send you to my official website, and that's TWIGGIMUSIC, and it will show you all my music, and where you can go look it up, you can go buy it, you can do whatever you please with it, you know. And that's basically it. Twiggy, they're all over in your face. It's just that it's like I'm invisible, but I'm in your face.
But you're there.
I'm right there.
For those, somebody asking if you play any instruments.
Well, to tell the truth, I started learning the piano. And I have been way ahead of myself with it, you know, but I am not going to say professionally that I play an instrument. I am very lazy sometimes, so sometimes I'll ignore it. But if I go around it, I can ping pong my way around it.
You know your way around.
Yeah, somewhat.
Okay. So the someone that was asking you was Ed, so I don't know what it is that he has in mind. Because, you know,
he want me to come
mind.
play some music for him.
Well, and since you say you play the piano, I don't know if it's a pianist. Look.
Oh, if he want me to come be a pianist.
I don't know. You know.
Oh, okay. Well, tell Ed we'll have to talk off the
air. You just told him. I'm pretty sure he heard you. So here's what I'm going to do now today. I'm going to bounce some of your music. Whatever I don't play, people, Google. Twiggy say you can Google Google
Twiggi
our
Music.
name. Twiggi
Right.
Music. Twiggi Music.
Music, and it's one word, yeah.
And boom, bang, bing, you get everything.
Yeah.
So, I am going to, since I played Power of Love a while ago, I'm going to play one of your tracks, Fooled by Your Love.
Oh, yeah, that's one of my old Penthouse tracks, yeah.
And I want you to introduce it for me and find your way into the Reggae Global chat, because I know you have something lined up that you need to go take care of, but I'm inviting you to hang out with the family for a little bit. So,
All right, if it's even 5 minutes, I'm going to come over there.
thank you, please.
All right, to introduce Fooled by Your Love, Penthouse recording, I guess maybe in 1996 or something like that. You got me running up and down and acting like a clown, ringing your name all over town. Go and listen to the tune now.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Twiggy-rific one, Twiggy! Thank you very much, Twiggy. We'll do this again sometime soon, alright?
Thank you, and big up to the audience, and big up to everyone at Reggae Global Radio, Ed, Joanna Marie, the whole crew. Thank you so much for having me, and you have a blessed week ahead.
Alright, thank you. Enough love.
Take care, Papa.